Very good morning, dear children. Dear children, today we are going to start Geography Chapter 1, and the name of the chapter is Environment. Children, you might have heard this term environment in the previous classes also, even in science, SST. Fine. So, what is environment, children? Here is a uh, class discussion given that Ravi, after a long vacation, he come back to the school and he noticed that the playground is being dug up. So he asked his friends why the playground is like this. They said a huge building is going to be constructed there. Now Ravi is very sad because he remembered the playground, that it was a very big playground. It has grasses, marigolds. It looked so beautiful. Fine. Now he's talking with his friends also. Even the principal of the school observed that the environment is changing. So in the class, Ravi asked his teacher, what is environment? So the teacher says, whatever you see in your surroundings, that is your environment, children. Are you understanding? Whatever you see around you is your environment. So, if you talk about your environment, what do you see around you? Wherever you are sitting, if you are sitting inside your home environment, furniture around, bricks, walls around, fine. So that's your if you are out somewhere, the trees, the flowers, the roads, fine. So that's your buildings around, so that's your environment, fine. So the children says that it means that we are sitting in the class, so the tables, chairs, everything is our this surroundings environment. The teacher says yes, but children, there are some things which are naturally made. They are made by the nature. For example, mountains, rivers, trees, animals. And there are some things in our surroundings that are man made. You all know that. That can be roads, that can be your class, cars, clothes, books. So that those are man made things. Fine. Now the question arises. Now they ask each other, why is our environment changing? Why the environment is changing, children? It is just because of our needs. Because human being required a lot of things. Fine. Now, if we are cutting down the forests, we are changing the environment. Why? Because we need wood for furniture. We need, we need all the natural resources. We are changing the environment just because of our needs. So, in the blue box, children, just check out. Environment is our basic life support system. It's going to provide you air, water, food, and even the land on which you are living. And if you say that how do human beings modify their natural environment? How do we change? See how we have changed. We have, invented so many things. Like if you say cars, they are polluting the air. Fine. Water is collected in the pot, food is served in the vessel, and land is used to build factories. Means we are modifying the environment according to our needs, children. So this is about the environment. Now just come to the next page, children. This figure is very important, figure 1.1. Whatever I have told you in the previous page, they have shown you here the components of environment. There are two types of components. First is the natural environment, which is naturally made. The other one is the human made environment, which human beings have made. Fine. And the one is a human environment in which individual, family, community, religion, educational institutions, these all come. Now come down, children. See, The question was, why do we modify our environment? Why do we are changing? Why does the environment changing? So just because of our need. Our needs are increasing day by day. So because of that, we are modifying our environment at even destroying level. Fine. We are modifying in a way that we are destroying our natural surroundings. Now come down, children. See, now from the above conversation, what do you understand, children? See, underline it. The place, people, things, and nature that surround any living organism is called environment. So it's your definition. Please underline. Now, your environment is a combination of natural as well as human made phenomena. You find things, some of the things which are naturally made around you, some of the things are made by human. Fine. So, children, now see, all the natural environment that is known as the biotic environment, and all the things which are activities related to human beings, that comes under abiotic environment. Just see the boxes down. The world of living organisms, that is plants, animals, human beings, that can come in biotic. And abiotic, the world of non-living elements, all the non-living elements including land and all, they all come under abiotic. Fine. So abiotic conditions existing on the earth, human environment reveals these activities, creations, interactions among the human beings. Fine. So children, first of all we will talk about the natural environment. Fine. So what is natural environment? See, naturally made things. So what all come under naturally made things? Land, water, air, plant, animals, they comprise of the natural environment. Fine. Now see, now you are already familiar with these headings: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. You have read it in the previous class also. So what is lithosphere? The solid crust, children, or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks, minerals, covered with a thin layer of soil, and it has irregular surface. Various landforms are there in the lithosphere: mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys. They all come under the lithosphere. Landforms that even in the continents or in the ocean floors, that is your lithosphere. Now, lithosphere is providing us forest, grasslands for grazing, land for agriculture, human settlements, and lithosphere is a source of mineral wealth. You can see the domains of environment, figure 1.2. Figure 1.1 and 1.2 you have to draw in your notebook. Fine. Now if you talk about the hydrosphere, the water domain is your hydrosphere, that comprises of all the different water bodies, whether rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, they all will come under the hydrosphere, and these are very very important for living organisms. Atmosphere, it's a thin layer of air that is surrounding your earth. It's a gravitational force that earth holds the atmosphere around it. Fine. So what the atmosphere does, it is protecting us from the harmful rays or the scorching heat of the sun, and it consists of all the gases, dust, water vapor, all the changes which take place in the atmosphere. Fine. They produce change in the weather and climate also. Fine, children. Then after that comes your plant and animal kingdom. Together, they both together make the biosphere or the living world. It's a narrow zone where the land, water, air, they all interact together and they support life, and that's your biosphere. Fine, children. So this was all about today's topic. Thank you and have a nice day.